Okay, we were back in Legend Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak, and last part we did the conversing around town. We did the jobs that were to be had down here. I don't know if... no, Anya's and Fairy are not getting the XP. That sucks. Yeah, I made sure everyone's topped off in terms of CP and everything, and now we are going to progress the storyline. Who's this? Spriggan, you haven't seen Elaine anywhere, have you? Oh, it's you. What's got you so worked up? Just answer the question. Have you seen her or not? I haven't. No. Did something happen? She's done it again. You're at the guild, right? I want to hear more about this, so I'm heading over. Alright. Be quick about it. I'll tell you more when you get here. That didn't sound good. You seem perturbed. Should we go right away, or should we wait for the others? Sounds urgent. Let's get to the guild ASAP. And we'll jog over. I think it's a little faster than dealing with another loading screen. Main story will advance when you enter the guild. In we go. Hey there. Yeah, now that I think about it, we didn't see Fee anywhere, did we? Took you long enough. Oh, you guys are here too. Yeah, Alvis called and asked us to come back here. So what's the sitch? Is something going on with Miss O'Clair? I hear she has gone to see her family. Yeah, that's what she told us initially, but, actually, let me start from the beginning. After the third round ended, Elaine returned to the guild. Just thought she was coming here to clear her head. After a bit, she said she was going to go see her folks back home. She looked exhausted, so I told her to go enjoy some time off and get plenty of rest. At the time, I just thought she was worn out from all those battles, but now I realize there was more to it than that. Wait, back up. What's wrong with her wanting to go back to see her family? We'll get to that in a second. A while later, a courier named Hermes dropped off a letter from Elaine. The bike lady's up here? Why a letter of all things? Inside the letter was that sheet of paper. That's the bracer emblem, yes? Yeah, bracers are always supposed to carry this on their person. Wait, so if she turned that in, then that no way. Yep, that's her letter of resignation. She quit the bracers? But why? No idea. She didn't go into that in the letter. What a mess. The timing concerns me most. You don't think she went to face Almata alone, do you? Not a chance. That'd be a violation of the rules. She would never do something that'd put the rest of us in danger. Don't think she'd spare that kind of concern for herself, though. So what in the world happened, then? Maybe the better question is, what on earth is she doing? I can answer that one. You know what Elaine's up to. As a matter of fact, I do. Sorry about the holdup, by the way. I was tied up helping someone else. Elaine came by the guild earlier today. She asked me to do a small favor for her. I didn't hear about this. What'd she ask? She gave me a flash drive and asked me to verify the authenticity of the data stored on it. Elaine came back here just to ask you to verify some data? Yes, and she left as soon as she got her answer. The data was genuine, that much is certain. So what kind of data was it? That I don't know, not for certain at least. It was all incomplete, but I could tell it entailed multiple mirror transactions and large ones at that. This is pure conjecture, but I believe the data outlines the financial operations of a criminal organization's primary sponsor. And that criminal organization is almost certainly Almata, right? Yeah. So Elaine's going after Almata's pocketbook. Well, I suppose that's one way to bring them down. But why would she need to leave the bracers to do that? Shit, I've got a bad feeling about this one. Gotta find her fast. Any idea where she might have gone? She's probably headed to or has already arrived at the site of Almata's largest investor. Fairly certain the investor in question is a company, but I don't know which one it is. Though I can imagine her target is the person who's at the top rung of the corporate ladder. If you can find that person, you will likely find Elaine. Naturally, they have to be someone who resides in Arioch. Okay, that means we got 280,000 suspects. Anyway, we can bring that number down. Well, if it wasn't you and me, we could knock off 2 of those. If they're directing multiple sponsors, they must be someone who's wealthy and in a position of power. So we're probably looking for a celebrity or a bigwig. That narrows it down. Got a couple of ideas as to who it could be. Oh? I've been doing an investigation of my own over these last few days. I figured to make myself useful while I was up here on the surface. Well, don't keep us in suspense. Who do you think it is? The way I see it, there's 2 possible suspects. The first is the owner of the Opera House. Her name is Adeline Monange. She's independently wealthy and has deep ties to Horacion's upper crust. Word is she's got one heck of a bone to pick with people in the film industry. Considering Almata went after 2 film festivals, I think it's entirely possible that she's back in them. The other one is Fernand Odron, Horacion's mayor. Mayor Odron is the head of the conservative faction here, and he's hard on immigrants. He also interacts with descendants of the old nobility. He could be using Almata as a tool to strike at immigrants. The idea is unnerving, I know, but it's not out of the question. Both sound like viable suspects. Hey, Van, who do you think's most suspicious? You're a local technically, so I'm curious about your opinion. I wouldn't put much stock in it. I was just a kid when I was living here. Got a good eye, Elvis, but the conditions we outlined can match a couple of other people, too. You're right. And there's one person in particular. Anyway, I can only think of one person who's leading Almata's sponsors. And that person is... Wait a moment, did you just say... That would explain a lot, actually. Oh no, that's horrible. I sympathize with her. Well, now that we have our answer, I say we get moving. Yeah, just in case, though, we should send people to the other suspects. Can you handle that for us, Alvis? Of course. I'll go help him with that. Good luck with the main target. Thanks. Wait for me, Elaine. I'm coming. Hey, that was worth SP. Moments before.
Who the hell are you? How did you get past security?
That's a member of Iscariot.
They are taking a nap outside. You needn't worry about them. Edmund Auclair, I hereby brand you a heretic.
What? Oh no. They warned me about you. Look, that wasn't my doing, I swear! I didn't...
Whether you confess or not is of no consequence. You will atone for your crimes with your life.
Elaine!
It has been some time, Father. I never pictured our reunion being under such dire circumstances.
Well met, Elaine Auclair. I considered the possibility of you interfering with your father's execution. You are a fool to do so, however. Had you known of his myriad crimes, you would not have rushed to defend this trash.
Don't listen to a word he's saying. This ruffian is merely trying to deceive you. He must be a petty crook.
That's enough, Father. I know everything. I learned that the anti-immigrant movement has been financially backing Almata over the last few years, and that you were responsible for that decision. You also happen to be their biggest sponsor.
I haven't the slightest idea. As soon as I caught wind of the ties between Almata and the anti-immigrant groups, you immediately came to mind. You have the wealth of the Quincy Company at your fingertips, possess deep political ties, and live in a city close to Messeldom. And above all, your all-consuming obsession with Calvert's long-lost nobility drove you to discriminate against those of unknown origin. Which is precisely why, all those years ago, you took my dear friend away from me. All because he fit that description. I think this is all just one big misunderstanding. And you're still not over that boy? You see this? It's a record of all your hidden financial accounts and transactions. I obtained this by making a deal with your business partners. This is unequivocal proof that Almata received its funding from the Quincy Company, ETWS, and others. I ran this by a trustworthy source, and they confirmed the contents are genuine. I also made a fascinating discovery from this. In addition to your regular contributions, you provided extra funding for one of their projects. The creation of a revolutionary weapon, one with unprecedented destructive capabilities. This is ludicrous. You have it all wrong. I have been suspicious of you ever since my days at the Academy. I wanted to believe my doubts were unfounded, that this was part of why I became a bracer in the first place. But as I delved headlong into my investigation, my suspicions only seemed to grow. I scoured to find conclusive evidence, and all the while your actions led to more crimes, chief among them being the attack on the trade conference. That is, until the unthinkable catastrophe that befell Krail. Elaine. So I'm trying to think, for the trade conference, are they referring to the one that takes place in Azure? I'm here to put an end to it all. You will face justice at the hands of your own daughter. And I will ask that you back down. Ensuring that he pays the price for his crimes is my responsibility, and I won't allow you to steal that from me. Very well, your resolve is firm. What? Iscariot's true purpose is to punish the criminals who are beyond the reach of the law. If you were able to expose his crimes and see that he's punished for them, we have no reason to interfere. You're more understanding than I would have expected. This can't be. Don't do it, Elaine. I'm not here to kill you. I'm simply going to take you into custody and hand you over to the Capitol Police. I have already tendered my resignation. This will be my final job as a bracer. Do not think you can suppress my evidence. It will hold firm. How can you do this to me? You of all people should understand exactly what I'm trying to do here. The blood of the Marquis of the past flows through House Auclair. It is noble and pure. Everything I've done is all for the purpose of righting the wrongs of that foolish revolution. I only want to take back what is rightly ours. Why would you seek to obstruct such a righteous goal? What a pitiful man. Just tell me one thing. Did you know about Almata's plans to destroy Krail? And also, were you privy to the danger that is being thrust upon the people of Oracion? I swear I knew nothing about Krail. They only told me their plan after the fact. Wait, did you say Oracion is in peril? This is the first I'm hearing of this. I expected as much. Regardless, you can fill us in on everything you know at the Guild.
I love a juicy family drama.
If it isn't the Overseers of the Gardens.
Nice to see you, Vice Captain.
Normally, I would not care about what you choose to do on the surface now that you're out of the game. Out of sight and out of mind. However, I couldn't help but notice you harassing our poor sponsor. Did you stumble upon evidence that incriminates him, perhaps?
You have some nerve. Thank goodness, your timing is impeccable, Melchior. Finish off this intruder post-haste. Elaine is to be placed under house arrest effective immediately, but don't harm her. Father. Witless fool. This wasn't on my agenda for today, but very well. However, I hope you know I don't believe in half measures. What are you doing? I may be part of the Mafia now, but I was once in a group of assassins, I'll have you know. If I see a chance to kill, I will not hesitate to act on it. I cannot resist my primal instincts. You might have got one over on me earlier, but I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm not going easy on you just because you're tired. I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. Won't let anyone interfere with my mission. I will bring my father to justice, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you.
Elaine!
Father!
What's going on?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
You all right, Elaine?
Van! Jin, Fee!
Looks like we got her just in the nick of time.
I remember you. I saw you last night. Wait. That hair looks familiar. Have we met before?
I've never seen you before in my life. You sure you're not getting me mixed up with someone else?
Well now, what a twist. Though it isn't a welcome one. Now was the perfect time to bring down the curtain on the president's life.
What?
Oh, don't act so surprised. Anyone with half a brain would have realized the boss had no interest in your silly anti-immigrant cause. We smiled and nodded so you would line our pockets, but we have no need for money anymore. You have outlived your usefulness.
No wonder you were so quick to hand over those records.
This can't be happening.
I never expected to see so many lovely faces here, especially with the final round on the horizon. Is the wait so unbearable? Are you bored? Well, I am too. How about we entertain each other for a little while?
Fine by me. I'm gonna enjoy kicking your ass.
We won't let you have your way any longer.
I'll take on the vice captain and the bracers. This'll be a nice warm-up before the final round.
You were marked a heretic long ago, and now it is finally time to put you down.
Elaine! Let's do this! We'll talk about you running off on your own later. You ready to see this thing through?
Of course.
Then let's get this exhibition match started. It'll be the perfect prelude to the big finale. Don't go dropping dead on me now, or the boss will be very disappointed.
Activating charge!
Let's make the most of this.
Cobalt curtain! Activate!
All right. It's all you.
Now or never.
Might want a boost here.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do one.
Eat this!
Your turn, Judith!
One skill coming right up.
Slice and dice 'em.
I'll remember this.
Snows, I cannot, like, swap her out for anyone. The people we have are all we get.
Right now.
Nah. Oh, Lohengrin it is.
Engaging skill.
A chance!
Van, your turn.
Over here!
I actually should have boosted there, but I wasn't really paying full attention.
Your turn, Judith!
Might want a boost here. Miss Lancer! One skill coming right up. Here I go. A chance for a showdown. Activating drive.
Can't beat me.
Initiating drive.
Reset. Sweep 'em.
Activating skill.
Eat this.
Miss Lancer! One skill coming right up.
A chance!
Van, your turn.
What do you know?
It's done!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Yeah, that won't work.
Initiating drive.
Try some of this.
Engaging skill.
Light. Cut the dark. Now or never.
Initiating drive.
Huh? Reset. Sweep 'em.
Activating skill.
What say we light things up? Take that, and that, and that! And then, kaboom!
I think that's the first hit he landed on me.
Miss Lancer! One skill coming right up.
As stubborn as ever.
Here I go. Activating drive. Initiating drive.
Reset. Sweep 'em.
Activating skill.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating
your
skill.
I'll dice you up!
Ha!
Miss Lancer!
Taking point.
Add some more!
Reset.
Activating skill.
What do you know?
Have some more.
Activating skill.
You got me.
Hold on, Citri wasn't maxed? That's an oversight. Elaine. Impressive, very impressive. You guys aren't half bad. Just can't get the upper hand against him. Master the artifact he wields. Yes, my thinking is the same. Everyone, we are out of time. Oh dear, we may have overdone it a smidgen. If the police learn of our plans, they'll blab them to everyone, and the boss wouldn't like that. He wants to keep a tight lid on spoilers. Although I'd love to see droves of panic-stricken civilians toppling over each other and screaming for mercy. Sounds like a perfect ending to me. You foul fiend. Hope you burn in hell, you son of a bitch. Gotta hightail it out of here. Still got a part to play in the game. What? Don't run away, you coward. Our mission ended in failure, though we did get something nice out of the exchange. How about we call this one a draw? Thanks for everything, Mr. President. We couldn't have done any of this without you. Farewell now. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty damn happy you guys are the ones who will be challenging us in the palace. Wish it was 3 o'clock already. Anticipation's killing me here. But the wait'll be worth it. See you guys soon. We finally got rid of them, for now at least. Yeah.
We'll leave the rest to you.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Elaine. I don't know how I could have been so blind. But please, believe me when I say that...
Representative Director of the Quincy Company, President Edmund Auclair. I am taking you into custody on suspicion of aiding and abetting the Mafia and providing material support to a terrorist organization.
Soon after the police arrived on the scene, and after concisely explaining the situation, Van contacted the CID. After that, Elaine delivered all the evidence she had to the authorities. As a result, Edmund and his accomplices were placed under arrest. This whole thing has got to be trying for her, but I get the feeling she'll be okay. Yeah, she's made of certain stuff. One way or another, she'll make it through. I was worried there for a moment, but I think it turned out alright in the end. Wish we could have finished off those bastards while we had the chance, though. Nearly forgot about the Vice Captain. Looks as though he's nowhere to be seen now. He may have assumed the branded heretic had room... He may have assumed the branded heretic had room to mend his ways. Here's hoping. Either way, I'm sure the CID has got the situation under control. Once we're all done here, we should get in contact with Agnes. Yeah, I think our patrol's just about over now.
Wait a moment! Thank you, everyone, for coming to my aid, and for letting me settle this in my own way. I regret that I won't be able to watch over your efforts to the very end. There is a lot I must go over with the authorities, but I know you will succeed. I believe in you all. I have faith that you and your friends will triumph.
We'll kick this game's ass. You played your part to give us this chance at victory, and we're gonna take it. We'll be back with good news before you know it.
Of course. I'll be waiting.
To advance the main story, select go to Vashtar Palace, but I'm going to take a break before we do so. Okay, so you're probably getting used to it now, but I tweaked this a little bit off camera. So she has Sword and Shield Breaker with Deadly Lance. I had to move the EP cut to a different column. She loses out on the barrages, but seeing as this only works for preemptive, I don't really care. Although I have to admit the Shield Breaker probably did allow Van to do some ridiculous damage numbers, we'll see. But now I have a chance to use these actually in combat, which is what I was kind of hoping for. And then I toss the HP here just for randomness, no real reason in particular.
Citri's got your back.
For Rosette, I'd put Carbuncle here just so I have something. It gives her Resist Fear 2 and Resist Burn, so that's the long and short of it. I don't know if there's actually anything big I want down here. It's awkward that he has an Earth one which doubles up. I might be able to squeeze in Auto Crest somehow, but truth be told, it's just... Earth is not a good one here. I don't know. Although now that I think about it...
Activating maintenance mode.
I should look for something like this, because doesn't it give No, it does not give Guardian 2. It would give Guardian 1. I'd like to know what the actual damage reduction is. Oh well. See, as is, only he can throw out the Guardian thing.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Is there an Earth thing here?
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Activating maintenance mode.
See, I'm doing this just so I have someone else tossing out Guardian. And with that, I am good to move forward. I'm not 100% topped off, I think, but I just don't care. I want to get this further in. November 22nd, 2:35 p.m. It's almost time for the final round to begin, but they're still nowhere to be seen. Sounds like Agnes is done with whatever she was working on, so I'm sure they'll be here before long. Our collaborators are ready to go. As long as they arrive in time, there's no need to worry. I'm still very curious about what she's planning, though. Seems like it involved a heck of a lot of prep work around the city.
No way. You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy Spriggan trash!
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
But wait, does that mean...
That was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited.
We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He is quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
Vita?
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Racion. And that's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst-case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach. This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all. But I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Ren, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Damn straight.
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
November 22nd, 3 p.m.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the final zone.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, before the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle. Indeed. Though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Almata members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started.
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Just saw the team comp. I really wouldn't mind having Aaron there. It doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Whew, that hits the spot.
So I think there are like 55 entries left in the monster book. Okay, that one just didn't break.
Nice work.
Hollow core leveled up.
Looks like a chest.
I didn't see what core.
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
This'll hurt.
You're next.
It's over. Keep it up.
Gotcha. Now or never.
Let's go. Getting right up. No.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Well, we're given the opportunity.
Activating skill.
I shall handle this.
Engaging skill.
Your turn, Fan.
Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Wow. Okay, that is cool. I don't know if both were necessary, but if that was the case, that lance is an extremely busted move. Shield 1 dropped. I could probably upgrade that into a higher tier shield for one of the characters that has a slot left. That was kind of a waste now that I think about it.
I eagerly await your performance.
Now let's get back to business.
L1 zoom out.
Resistant to art. Physical attack at more effective.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
That's that.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some
This whole
sweets
palace
for you,
is
Mr. Arkwright?
enormous.
Even with all the decay, This place still has a certain grandeur to it.
It's too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game, that's for sure.
In case you're wondering, there's sunlight glare on my screen that's making it hard to see the mini-map. That's why I almost walked by that chest there a second ago.
Best point found.
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time.
Wanted to go sightseeing. Arioch, I guess we should have expected to find him here. I assume we must defeat you before we get to Dantes.
You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think?
Wait, what do you mean by when I came here in the bygone days? I know the answer to that. There was a report on him from the East 8 years ago, one that I had trouble believing at first. You were born in a different era, weren't you? Oh, did I never mention that? Whoops. I was born a long time ago, before your grandparents were in diapers, in fact. Back in my day, the Holy Iskan Empire still stood firm. What? The Holy Iskan Empire? You mean the one that ruled over the eastern side of the continent? As I recall, it fell about 130 years ago. So he's over 130 years old? How is that possible? Probably because of the artifacts. I'm guessing the halberd and armor are what's keeping you alive, yeah? Uh-huh. They're called the Fangs of Rahu, and they've been passed down to my old tribe for generations. My people are from the west, and we all serve the Iskan Emperor. I once visited the Iskan Empire while escorting a goodwill ambassador. Then the Empire fell shortly after I returned home from that trip. Most of my tribe died with it. Except me, of course. Thanks to these things, I'm still alive and kicking. After that, I spent my days wandering the desolate wastelands of the east. Bandits and Jaegers made a habit of picking fights with me, and I'd murder them all to quench the Fang's unquenchable thirst. That was the life I lived for over a century. But it all came to an abrupt end when the church set their sights on me. They branded me a heretic and hunted me like a dog. Then one day, while I was busy fighting off some of them, a group of assassins came to help me out. They'd only just started up at that point, and they were sniffing around for new hires. They offered me a place among them. And who was I to say no? I'd spent 100 years in the wasteland, so being an overseer sounded like the sweetest deal in the world to me. Eventually, the Emperor kicked the bucket, which prompted Melchior to find us a sponsor. And, well, you know the rest of the story from there. So the artifacts cursed you with eternal life? You were part of the Rahu tribe, one of the 9 peoples of the Navagraha? So you're the invisible Tempest, the walking monstrosity who mercilessly slaughters his victims and leaves no witnesses to tell the tale. Even I had no idea that such an infamous heretic was leading one of the gardens. You seem way more into working with Almata than the chick with the angel did. Don't think you're enjoying it as much as Melchior, but it's easy to tell you're getting a real kick out of this. Of course I am. When I'm working with these guys, I just feel so alive. But all good things gotta come to an end at some point, and this carnival's about to reach its climax.
Alright, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith.
I love a woman with spunk. You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence. Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Arioch the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Hell yeah.
You tell him, sister. What an adorable little proclamation.
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week. If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
Give me your worst.
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable.
Focus unleashed.
So if you notice, we have a freebie coming up.
Engaging skill.
Archer.
If you please.
12.
This'll
Use
hurt.
a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Stay fast.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost.
There's Grimcat.
What's the matter, huh?
Initiating drive.
Forget it!
All right, fangs of Rahu. Let's get one! Oblivion
Payback time.
Was that his S-craft?
Miss Lanster! One skill coming right up. Reset! Sweep up!
Activating skill.
It's go time!
Initiating try.
Well, I figured we had more time first, but let's put this up just in case that
Initialize.
wasn't.
Miss Lanster! One skill coming right up.
A chance.
Full boost. Go
Okay, I'm going to do this one just to build up the... Actually, let's do this one. I was tempted to do the other one to try to get a better damage multiplier for...
Master, I need your help.
Yeah.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Cosmos! Holy ruin! Celestial impact!
Not bad.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Can't beat me!
Initiating try.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up! Miss Lanster! One skill coming right up. I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output max.
I can't go any higher, unfortunately.
We needn't go easy.
All right, fangs of Rahu. Let's get one! Oblivion
Payback time.
Initiating drive.
Archer. I am the shadow. Inferno, you're next.
Might want a boost here.
Take them down!
Dang it. I'm trying to put this on Judith.
Pull out all the stops. Struggle all you want.
They definitely need to fix this for later games. Yeah, at this point I'm just doing this.
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Energy output max.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Arkwright!
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. May we proceed with caution.
Over here! Over you!
Deploying shield.
In my zone! Not while I'm here.
Focus unleashed.
How's this?
Please, lead the way, Princess.
How's this?
Engaging skill.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Initiating drive.
Zygot activate.
Deploying shield.
I'll break you!
Ha! Reset! Sweep up! Ha! Gotcha!
Love it! Let us proceed.
So truth be told, I am making no effort to actually time certain things like the various stuns, breaks, whatever we're going to call them.
Up to you, Reset!
Initiating drive.
Engaging skill.
Some more!
Now or never!
This is it.
Yeah! Reset! Sweep up! Eat this!
Miss Lancer! One skill coming right up. Here I go.
Initiating drive.
Ancient.
Payback time!
You'll be sorry!
Like, do I even need to do this?
We needn't go
One skill coming right up.
You're not getting away!
Oh, we got the sword breaker.
I am the shadow.
Keep going.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Activating
It's over! Master, I need your help!
Engaging skill.
Some more!
Huh?
Payback time! Got your number!
Okay, I don't know if I saw that you could do both of those before, but that's kind of crazy.
A chance for a shard boost.
Activating drive. Hang in there.
Payback time!
Huh? Reset! Sweep up!
They're stunned.
Activating skill.
It's go time!
One skill coming right up. Now.
I need some help, Bearguard!
Engaging skill.
Some more! A chance! This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up! You got this!
Thunderous relic. You're next.
Don't mind me.
Since Burgard's close to biting the dust, I'm gonna put this out.
Initialize.
I'll break you.
Payback time!
That's kind of rude, dude.
Won't hold back.
Activating skill.
Gotcha! Now or never!
One skill coming right up. There.
Keep it going!
Forget me. Keep going.
Use a sharp
This'll
boost to
hurt.
get the upper hand. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up!
Give them your all.
More. I can't get enough.
That's how it goes.
I can do even better.
So yeah, Krabia's maxed. That might have been the one that maxed earlier that I didn't know about.
Too easy! What? Now!
It's over!
We did it!
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. And in the movie I saw last night.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dantes is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness. Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
So if you don't remember, there was a woman who referred to a large man going to the theater when we were doing our conversing in the previous video. Now you know who she was talking about.
That was a fine. That was a fine.
Okay, we got our 30 strength.
That was delicious. Thank you.
So yeah, right now I'm just trying to use some of these up.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Should have seen the cat jump when that engine revved. So what more do we need? Quite a bit, in fact, it looks like. So I wonder if the spear and the armor are all part of one set. I'm wondering, did I miss a lot of food items, or how'd that work out? Oh well. But yeah, really impressive how they mispronounce so much. So I'm pretty sure I've explained Dantes' name before.
This'll hurt.
There we go.
Your turn, Judith.
Some arts should really hurt.
We needn't go easy on them.
Zyka activate!
12. Down to nothing.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Initiating drive.
Sucker!
Miss Lancer! One skill coming right up.
All that for a Zerum capsule.
Stats upgraded.
Oh, I am far from done.
We got, okay, it's the antiseptic and the berry that we just got, because I was wondering, like, what dropped what?
I suggest physical attack for now. I eagerly await your performance.
Take this. This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
Take this out. Nice. Time to go.
Great.
Unleashing shark strike.
It's done. This'll hurt.
Finish your own.
I'll dice you up.
Shield state fully replenished. Is that the throne room?
Nice. That went great.
So
Guess
you
it's about
continue
time
to
we wrap this
persevere,
up.
Van.
Right. Let's gun for it.
Looks like
So yeah, the fact that we can see the
It's the spot.
number of missing monsters and stuff from our various lists kind of spoils the whole twist that this is not the end, I guess. With all the impedes, like, I was tempted to look into that, but I think we're okay. Huh.
Activating maintenance mode.
Yeah, I want to stick with dark matter. If for nostalgia, if nothing else.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dantes.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard! Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No, no. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this key.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found. So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, a sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own Garden of Killers, and oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almata. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear. You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict. And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear, one that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
True, but we've still got to pull out all the stops against him, or we're done for.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mare!
Mare to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Yeah. Ready to go.
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours!
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Mare! Something's interfering with her AI.
Mare Bear, snap out of it!
No. This is all wrong. This isn't who I am. This isn't me.
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go.
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
Okay, we get our next move.
Might want a boost here.
Zyka, activate, please!
12.
Not gonna lie, his whole monologue started to bore me.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Takes CP.
I suggest we strike now.
Truth be told, I'm not too impressed. So I'm looking for here is Howling
So
Roar.
much for expectations.
Time to close in!
Engaging skill.
Now that's...
One skill coming right up.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output max. Initiating drive.
Max boost. Initiating drive.
Reset, sweepo.
Activating skill.
Miss Lancer!
One skill coming right up.
Cower before me! Know me as a pandemonium ruler!
Vitals falling.
Energy output max. Accessing. Initialize.
So I have to admit, he probably has one of the better looking
Max boost.
S-crafts in the series.
I'll need some time to recover soon.
And we'll do it
That's
just to
not
try
right.
it, I guess.
What? Can't take the heat. Your turn. Pathetic. Pathetic. Got you! You're screwed now!
I've seen better.
Miss Lancer. One skill coming right up. Forget it.
On your knees! I shall handle this. How's this?
Engaging skill.
It's time!
Now or never.
There we go.
Coming right up.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Keep it going.
Vitals falling.
Energy output max. Initiating drive.
Cower before me! Know me as a pandemonium ruler!
Together. Everyone.
That's kind of crappy that went through their shield.
Pace yourself. Your breathing will become rapid. You're gone! Pierce! Abaddon nail! I'll show you. Restrain. Shadow fire! I shall handle this.
Now's a great time for a short boost.
How's this?
Engaging skill.
Fear me! Pace yourself. Your breathing's become rapid.
I see you can hold your own well enough.
Eat this!
Is that all?
Yeah, nothing too fancy there. I keep forgetting to change the hollow core on Aaron.
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron eye against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
Didn't see that coming.
Dare mock me? I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Are you alright? I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't! That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Aracion.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah, even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel, but you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this. If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
Damn it! We've got to book it. Let's go!
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb!
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
It's Arioch's armor!
But there isn't anyone inside!
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires, master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you. Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over. Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks, but don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mind, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mind, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now?
Over there!
There's fire here, too!
Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almata stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh, hey, you guys! Is everyone okay?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Wait, what happened to Shizuna and Kurogane? They were just here a moment ago.
Disappeared the moment they finished their job. That's Shinobi for you.
It's been a while since I had that much fun. And if we take the timetable of our main contract into account, I'd say this wild ride's barely gotten started.
Indeed. Everything hinges on the President's future orders. We have disposed of the boat and can retreat at any time.
Okay then, let's skedaddle. See you around, Spriggan.
He didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Oh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter. Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Restless Carnival has ended. Silver Lion unlocked because we did the Ikaruga route.
Truly well done.
Wow, that
And
was...
I'll update your rank.
I didn't realize we got that much while we were out there.
Got it.
So we get the Hermes gear and the Chrono armor. And all that's left is to get the max rank.
Can't complain with that.
That tells you we got everything that was up for grabs there. We actually profited. Was her or was it Rosetta I was looking for? I don't remember. So yeah, we're getting ready to enter the grand finale. I don't really want to add too much just yet. I'll add in anything that pops up that's relevant to the coming video. So yeah, the end is in sight, guys. Just need to hold on a little bit longer. I don't know about you, but that last chapter, I wasn't as much of a fan of it. The whole game thing just didn't really seem to mesh with the rest of the flow. I don't know. I'll be honest, I was on cruise control for most of that last chapter. The other ones actually had my attention. That one was just a little bit of a disappointment. I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we can end the game on a strong note, because I'll save that one for the actual final video. Anyway, I am the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.